But hold on, let me just step outside of this negativity hole that I've dug for myself for a minute and talk about the admiration that I was on about earlier. So, obviously, this movie will provoke discussion. Maybe it'll piss a lot of people off. And in an interesting twist, it seems geared to piss off the very people that will buy a ticket to it. Typically, with political send ups of this nature, the satirical pistol is aimed at some phantom audience, a core group of, let's just call a spade, far right parties or individuals who don't concern themselves with the media of the woke leftist Hollywood elites. And this is something that's always bothered me about recent political satires. They do tend to pander to an audience that already agrees with them going in. But virtually all ends of the spectrum are on the chopping block here in Eddington. Our protagonist is an anti mask, common sense conservative who's confused by the present day rift in society he's witnessing and inevitably playing part in, and who doesn't consider the coronavirus or police brutality to be a here problem. Ted Garcia is a smooth talking politician with a seemingly well intact moral compass, but he also has his sights on permitting a tech giant named Solid Gold Magikarp, weird name, to build a controversial giant data center just outside of the county, assuring everyone that it won't suck up precious resources and will bring along some precious Silicon Valley jobs or something. He's also depicted in the Vote for Ted Garcia commercials as being a man of the people in those classic let me help you carry a 2x4. Let me high five as many black people as possible. You want to believe that he's the Ted Garcia we're exposed to publicly, but by virtue of him being a politician, we're already skeptical of his motives. We also have this young white teenager who's lusting after the wokest white woman alive, and so he feels the need to double down with his beliefs with a storyline that probably got the biggest laughs out of any in the theater, especially with how it ends. And then the movie shifts a little bit more when George Floyd is murdered 6 states away, and all these well meaning teens rush to the streets in protest. And Ari Aster has a lot of fun with this concept. There's even a subtle dig at the posting of black squares on Instagram, and you can't help but hold your head in shame as Sarah, a young white woman bursting with empathy overload, lectures Michael, played by Michael Ward, who is black and a cop and obsessed with Bitcoin, about how he should be responding to the news.